You did not click on this transmission by accident. The algorithm of this platform is simply an extension of the quantum field, and it has brought you here precisely at the moment you needed to hear this. If you have been feeling an overwhelming, unexplainable exhaustion lately, if you feel completely drained by the heavy, repetitive loops of your daily life and disconnected from the people around you, do not panic. Your physical body is not failing you. You are simply experiencing the profound, heavy symptoms of a massive nervous system upgrade. You are currently shedding the dense, restrictive frequency of an expired timeline. As you lie down to rest right now, allow your physical vessel to completely sink into the surface beneath you. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. There is nothing left to figure out today. You are stepping out of the 3D matrix, and you are entering a sacred, protected space of absolute energetic restoration. Bring your conscious awareness to the slow, deliberate rhythm of your breath. The breath is the bridge between the physical illusion and the quantum truth. Notice the cool, quiet air entering your lungs and the warm, heavy release as it leaves your body. With every single exhalation, I want you to visualize a dense, artificial stress of the 3D world physically draining out of your muscles. Breathe out the heavy conversations. Breathe out the financial anxieties. Breathe out the exhausting expectations of asleep humans. That weight never belonged to you in the first place. It was simply a program running in the background. Feel your heartbeat slowing down, matching the ancient, unhurried pulse of the universe. You are giving your physical body the absolute permission to power down, unhooking yourself from the heavy, chaotic grid of the outside world, and sinking into a state of profound, untouched peace. To truly collapse your old reality, we must bypass the analytical mind. The conscious ego is the firewall of the matrix. It is designed to keep you trapped in the familiar loops of yesterday. But tonight, we are putting the guard to sleep. Imagine a warm, heavy, violet light resting gently at the very crown of your head. This light is a pure, high-dimensional frequency of deep restoration. As it touches your scalp, feel a wave of intense, hypnotic relaxation wash over your brain. It flows slowly down across your forehead, instantly smoothing away all the friction of conscious thought. It melts over your eyes. Your eyelids are now incredibly heavy, comfortably sealed shut, locked down by a profound sense of safety. Let your jaw drop slightly. The light cascades down your neck, dissolving the energetic cords you have been holding onto, and pours over your shoulders like warm, heavy liquid, pushing you deeper and deeper into the mattress. This highly intelligent frequency of relaxation continues its journey downward, moving with the slow, unstoppable momentum of a glacier. It flows effortlessly down through your arms, past your elbows, pooling into your wrists and the very tips of your fingers. Your arms are now so heavy, entirely immobilized by this deep, comforting trance. The light fills your chest, wrapping around your spine, unknotting years of deeply stored trauma and survival programming. It washes down into your core, allowing your internal organs to shift from a state of anxious defense into a state of cellular healing. The heavy warmth anchors deeply into your hips and pelvis. It flows down through your strong thighs, over your knees, down your calves, and completely fills your feet. Your entire physical avatar is now perfectly still, practically asleep, while your inner awareness remains sharp, glowing, and completely untethered from the illusion of gravity. Your physical vessel is now in a state of profound hibernation. The outer world has entirely ceased to exist. As your body rests, your brainwaves are steadily shifting. You are dropping out of the busy, chaotic beta state of the matrix. You are sliding effortlessly through the calm, creative waters of alpha. And you are descending now, deep down into the twilight realm of Theta. This is the space between awake and asleep. This is the fertile soil of the subconscious, where the codes of reality are actually written. If stray thoughts float into your awareness, do not fight them. Watch them pass by like slow-moving, meaningless clouds in a vast black sky. You are no longer the thinker of the thoughts. You are the silent, infinite observer watching the screen. You are diving into the deep ocean of the quantum void, where all timelines exist simultaneously. You are now hovering perfectly at the threshold of the quantum field. Your conscious mind is surrendered to the dark, healing embrace of sleep, but your subconscious is wide open, highly receptive, and actively listening to the frequencies of my voice. Before we step through this portal to reprogram your energetic blueprint for absolute wealth, sovereignty, and peace, I want you to make a conscious commitment to this new timeline. If you are ready to completely sever the cords to your exhausted past, let the universe know. If you are still awake, gently tap the like button on this transmission. And if you are drifting, simply state the intention in your mind to subscribe to this collective frequency. Take one final, incredibly deep, luxurious breath in. And as you exhale, let go entirely, stepping through the archway and into the boundless architecture of your new reality. You have now crossed the absolute threshold and entered the boundless realm of intelligent infinity. In this deep, quiet space, the physical laws of the 3D matrix no longer apply to you. You are completely formless. You are entirely free. The exhaustion of your waking life was simply the friction of trying to force a heavy, physical hologram to change. But here, in the dark, fertile womb of the quantum field, creation requires absolutely zero physical effort. Wealth, abundance, and profound prosperity are not things you have to desperately chase or aggressively hustle for. They are simply frequencies of light. They are natural, divine states of being that you have been temporarily blocked from receiving. As you rest in this absolute stillness, we are going to rewrite the foundational code of your reality, aligning your entire energetic signature with the effortless flow of universal abundance. To successfully program this magnificent new reality, we must first enact a profound quantum forgiveness of your past. The financial struggles, the lack, the deep anxieties you experienced yesterday, they were never your ultimate truth. They were simply an error in the code, a mistaken perception born from an asleep, traumatized matrix. You must completely forgive the 3D illusion for tricking you into believing you were small, separated, and unworthy. As you take your next slow, deep breath, visualize every single memory of lack, every moment of financial panic, and every limiting belief handed down to you by society simply dissolving into dust. You are officially canceling the energetic contract with poverty. You are completely releasing the dense, heavy cords that kept your mind anchored to survival mode. The past is dead, the ledger is wiped entirely clean, and you owe it absolutely nothing. Bring your deep, resting awareness to the base of your physical spine, to your foundational energy centers. For years, the matrix has kept these lower centers locked in a state of severe chronic survival. It taught you to fear for your security, to hoard your energy, and to view the world as a place of endless competition and scarcity. But tonight, that old programming is being entirely overwritten. Imagine a brilliant, rushing stream of golden liquid light pouring directly from the cosmos, down through the crown of your head, and flooding into your root. Feel the immense warm expansion as your energy centers are instantly cleared, upgraded, and activated. You are shifting permanently out of the dense, heavy frequency of red race survival and rising up into the magnificent, open-hearted frequency of absolute universal trust. You are unconditionally supported by the fabric of creation. As your energy centers expand into the dark void, you begin to understand the true, hidden physics of prosperity. Money is not paper, it is not numbers on a screen, and it is certainly not a reward for burning out your physical body. Money is simply an active, highly conductive frequency of light and exchange. It is the physical manifestation of stored energy. When your internal frequency is tuned to lack, you repel this energy. But right now, in this deep theta state, your energetic field is expanding, becoming highly magnetic, incredibly vibrant, and perfectly tuned to the exact same vibration as infinite wealth. You do not need to know the how. The how is the illusion of the 3D world. You only need to hold this heavy, warm, undeniable feeling of having more than enough. Feel the profound physical relief of knowing that you are deeply, financially secure right here, right now. You are the silent, powerful observer of your entire universe. Physics dictates that the quantum field remains a sea of formless, infinite possibility until a conscious observer forces it to collapse into a physical reality. In this deep trance, you are reclaiming your sovereign right as that observer. I want you to look into the darkness of the void and actively command your new timeline. Feel the unshakable certainty in your chest. You are no longer hoping for a better life. You are actively collapsing the wave of infinite potential into the solid, physical reality of extreme wealth and absolute freedom. You are commanding the atoms, the circumstances, and the synchronicities of your future to seamlessly align with this new, upgraded state of being. You are the architect, and the universe has absolutely no choice but to obey your new frequency. The dense, heavy hologram of your 3D world is already beginning to bend and rearrange itself around this massive internal shift. As you continue to drift deeper into the dark, restorative healing of sleep, your subconscious mind will continue to perfectly render this new blueprint. While your physical body rests, your quantum avatar is actively out in the field, drawing in massive opportunities, unexpected financial windfalls, and profound, peaceful abundance. Tomorrow, when you wake up, the mirror of your reality may look the same for a brief moment, but do not be deceived. The old timeline is completely dead. You are currently downloading the life of the 1%. Rest now in the absolute, unwavering knowledge that the heavy lifting is completely finished, and your new reality is already here. As your subconscious mind accepts this magnificent new blueprint of prosperity, the physical vessel must now upgrade to hold it. The 3D matrix relies on your physical exhaustion to keep you trapped. It feeds you low-frequency data, keeping your biology in a state of perpetual survival, sickness, and fatigue. But in this deep, restorative theta state, we are bypassing the physical laws of the hologram. We are speaking directly to your cellular structure. Imagine that brilliant golden light from your energy centers now flooding deep into your bloodstream, traveling into the microscopic universe of your own DNA. Every single cell in your body is currently being bathed in the frequency of intelligent infinity. Feel the subtle, warm vibration as years of generational lack, inherited financial anxiety, and biological stress are permanently overwritten by the luminous code of absolute abundance. Your body is physically transforming to become a flawless conductor for extreme wealth. The greatest and most exhausting illusion of the 3D matrix is the illusion of separation. You have been taught your entire life that you are a small, isolated fragment, separated from the wealth, the love, and the success that you desire. You were taught that you must cross vast distances of time and physical effort to finally reach your goals. But in the quantum field, time and distance do not exist. There is no separation. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a single drop. As you sink deeper into the heavy, comforting darkness of sleep, let this profound truth wash over you. You are intimately connected to every dollar, every opportunity, and every synchronicity you have ever asked for. They are not out there in the future. They are right here, vibrating in your own energetic field, simply waiting for you to drop the illusion and claim them. You are officially shifting from the exhausting paradigm of chasing into the effortless paradigm of attracting. To chase something implies that it is running away from you. To hustle out of desperation is to signal to the universe that you are in a state of extreme lack. You are no longer participating in that dense, low vibrational game. You are the avatar. You are the heavy, undeniable center of gravity in your own universe. Imagine your physical body resting in bed right now, becoming incredibly heavy, completely magnetized by this new golden frequency. You do not need to move a single muscle. You do not need to exert an ounce of physical force. By simply holding this state of pure, unwavering certainty, you are pulling the resources of the quantum field directly into your orbit. Wealth is naturally gravitating toward you, drawn inexorably to the brilliant, sovereign light you are now projecting. Bring your awareness to the perfect, absolute alignment of your energy centers. From the root at the base of your spine, all the way up to the brilliant violet crown at the top of your head, the channels are completely clear. There are no blockages left. The dense, sticky energy of your old life has been entirely incinerated by the light of your awareness. Because your centers are open and perfectly balanced, you are now a clear, uncorrupted channel for the universe to express its abundance through. You are no longer hoarding energy out of fear. You are allowing it to flow flawlessly through you. When the Matrix attempts to test you tomorrow, when the old world tries to hand you a bill, an inconvenience, or a moment of doubt, it will simply pass right through you. It cannot stick to a frequency this high. You are permanently stabilized in the vibration of the wish fulfilled. We are now placing an impenetrable, permanent seal over this new energetic architecture. The work is done. The blueprint is downloaded. The physical body has accepted the upgrade. I want you to visualize a brilliant, glowing geometric shield of pure white light forming a perfect sphere around your resting body. This shield is highly intelligent. It is entirely permeable to love, to wealth, and to infinite prosperity. But it is an absolute, impenetrable fortress against the low-frequency noise of the 3D matrix. The opinions of asleep humans cannot cross this barrier. The collective fear of society cannot penetrate this light. You are perfectly insulated. As you drift into the deepest, most profound stages of Delta sleep tonight, this seal will protect your new identity, allowing it to crystallize and harden into the undeniable physical facts of your waking world. There is nothing left to do now but entirely surrender to the void. The old timeline has completely collapsed, and its ashes have blown away in the solar wind. You are resting safely in the womb of the new earth. Allow the heavy, dark, healing blanket of profound sleep to completely wash over your conscious mind. Let the sound of my voice fade into the distance, becoming a gentle, guiding echo in the vast architecture of your dreams. If you are deeply committed to maintaining the sovereign frequency, ensure your energy remains tethered to the Shift Collective before you entirely drift away. We are collapsing the old illusion together. Sleep now. Rest deeply. Wake up tomorrow not as the exhausted character you used to play, but as the fully realized, infinitely powerful architect of your own universe. You are the Avatar. You are now perfectly stabilized in the void, resting in the space where all potential timelines exist simultaneously. You have shed the heavy, exhausting armor of your past identity. You are pure, uncorrupted consciousness. In this state of profound, absolute freedom, you have the sovereign right to choose exactly which reality you will collapse into physical form when you open your eyes tomorrow. You are no longer bound by the linear progression of your old life. That timeline has been entirely deleted from your energetic field. Imagine a magnificent, glowing bridge of golden light slowly forming in the darkness right in front of you. This is the bridge of probability. It connects the deep rest of this exact moment directly to the highest, most abundant, and most peaceful timeline available to you in the quantum field. You do not have to walk across it. Your energy is naturally, effortlessly gliding over it, drawn by the massive magnetic pull of your new destiny. To permanently lock your physical avatar into this new dimension, we must implant the memory of the future. The biological computer of your brain does not know the difference between an event that has physically happened in the 3D matrix and an event that you deeply, emotionally experience in the quantum field. As you rest entirely supported by the darkness, I want you to feel the undeniable sensation of having already succeeded. What does it physically feel like in your chest to know that your bank accounts are overflowing? What does it feel like to have absolute, unquestioned sovereignty over your own time? Breathe into that feeling of profound, overwhelming relief. Let the heavy, warm sensation of absolute financial safety wash over your resting muscles. We are tricking the matrix. By feeling the gratitude for your wealth right now, before your physical eyes can see it, you are forcing the hologram to rearrange its atomic structure to match your internal state. Your new energetic signature is currently broadcasting across the entire simulation. It is moving outward from your resting body in massive, invisible waves, altering the probabilities of your waking world. But you must understand the mechanics of the 3D mirror. Because the physical dimension is incredibly dense and heavy, it operates on a time delay. When you wake up, you may still see echoes of your old life. You may encounter a brief moment of friction, an old bill, or a familiar stressor. Do not react. Do not panic. Do not let your nervous system fall back into the exhausting frequency of survival. When you see those things, you must recognize them for what they truly are. They are simply the fading ghosts of a dead timeline. They are the final, delayed reflections of a projector you have already turned off. Smile at the illusion, knowing with absolute certainty that the new reality is already rushing in to replace it. You are no longer a victim of circumstances. You are the conscious architect of the hologram. For years, you allowed the external world to dictate your internal frequency. When the matrix showed you lack, you felt lack, which simply commanded the matrix to create more lack. It was an endless, draining loop of unconscious creation. But tonight, that loop is permanently severed. You are taking back the controls. You are claiming your rightful position as the sovereign observer. In this deep, hypnotic rest, you are generating the frequency of extreme abundance internally, entirely independent of what your physical eyes have seen. You are the source of the light. The 3D world is simply the passive screen catching the projection. Allow yourself to feel the immense quiet power of this realization. You never have to hustle, force, or desperately manipulate the outside world ever again. You only have to command the frequency within. The timeline jump is now completely authorized and fully integrated into your energetic field. The highest, most powerful version of yourself, the avatar, is no longer an abstract concept floating in the quantum distance. It is you. The magnificent light body of the avatar has perfectly aligned with your physical spine, merging with your dormant cells as you sleep. The confidence of the avatar is now your confidence. The profound, unshakable peace of the avatar is now your baseline frequency. As you breathe in this dark, heavy stillness, feel the new, upgraded operating system coming online. Your nervous system has entirely dropped the old programming of burnout and fear. You are fundamentally changed at the molecular level. You have successfully collapsed the wave, and you are securely tethered to a reality of unimaginable prosperity. As we prepare to seal this transmission, allow yourself to sink even deeper into the dark, protective cocoon of rest. The conscious mind will remain asleep, but your subconscious will spend the rest of the night actively building, fortifying, and magnetizing this new timeline. When the sun rises tomorrow and you finally open your eyes, you will be stepping into a brand new dimension. You will feel remarkably lighter. You will feel a quiet, powerful energy humming beneath your skin. You will walk through the 3D world untouchable by its dense, chaotic frequencies. You have reclaimed your power. You have remembered who you are. Drift away now into the deepest, most restorative delta sleep you have ever experienced. The universe is actively conspiring in your favor. Your new reality is complete. The heavy, exhausting armor of your past is completely gone. It has dissolved entirely into the dark, quiet space around you. You are now floating effortlessly in the infinite, intelligent ocean of the quantum field. There is absolutely nothing left for you to carry, and absolutely nowhere else you need to be. You have successfully bypassed the noisy, dense firewall of the 3D matrix. You have accessed the raw, unshaped code of your reality, and you have consciously, powerfully commanded it to reflect absolute abundance. Your entire physical vessel is now vibrating at the exact same frequency as the wealth, the peace, and the sovereignty you have called in. Feel the immense, profound relief of surrendering to this truth. The struggle is over. The frantic, exhausting hustle of your old timeline has been permanently deleted from your nervous system. You are safe. You are held. You are entirely supported by the massive, invisible architecture of the universe. As you drift deeper and deeper into the healing, restorative waters of Delta sleep, your subconscious mind remains wide awake. It is the silent, tireless architect of your new world. While your physical body rests and repairs, your quantum energy is actively out in the field, moving across the grid of probability. It is currently aligning the exact circumstances, the precise synchronicities, and the perfect opportunities that will flawlessly match this new upgraded frequency you are holding. You do not need to figure out how these things will arrive. The how is simply a limitation of the logical, asleep mind. Your only job now is to remain completely open, deeply relaxed, and perfectly receptive to the massive influx of prosperity that is already rushing toward you. Allow the heavy, dark blanket of the void to wrap tightly around you, shielding your new identity from any low-frequency interference. When the sun rises tomorrow and your physical eyes finally open to the 3D world, you will not be the same person who began this transmission. You will wake up as the Avatar. You will step into the day with a quiet, undeniable power radiating from your chest. You will look at the physical hologram around you, and you will no longer feel the desperate need to force it to change. You will simply observe it, knowing with absolute, unshakable certainty that it is already bending and rearranging itself to reflect your new sovereign light. You will walk through the world entirely untouchable by the fear, the lack, and the dense chaos of the old matrix. You have remembered the truth of who you are. You are the creator. You are the source. The universe is not outside of you. It is a projection expanding from within you. Before the final echo of my voice fades entirely into the darkness, we must permanently lock this frequency into the physical dimension. If your physical body feels lighter, if your nervous system has finally found the profound rest it has been desperately seeking, you must tether your energy to this exact vibration. Do not let the matrix pull you back to sleep tomorrow. Ensure you are permanently subscribed to the shift. By anchoring yourself to this collective, you are signaling to the quantum field that your commitment to this new timeline is absolute. We are building the new Earth together, pulling away from the dense, heavy gravity of the old illusion. Your presence here is not an accident. It is a destined alignment of frequency. Stay connected to the light. Let go completely now. Release your final grip on the waking world. Allow the heavy, comforting darkness to pull you under. There is nothing left to think about. The blueprint is perfect. The code is written. The energy is sealed. Sleep now in the absolute, beautiful certainty that everything you have ever desired is already yours. The struggle is over. You are infinitely wealthy. You are infinitely safe. You are entirely at peace. Drift deeper now, down into the quiet, healing center of the universe.